Hey friends, how are you? So I have no idea what the screen looks like for you, and I am going live. So part of, I am like action over perfection. So I want to tell you a little story about today. We have some group text going and it's a lot, right? And then if you don't respond, then it seems like you're being hostile, and at least in my opinion, right? That's like the way my silly brain works. However, what I decided to do instead was to put a little poem out there to answer this kind of situation. And it's also something that, in a caretaking mode, which has been a lot of what I've been up to lately, is something that I I felt like I would rather just want to be inspirational and put a poem out there. And so I went to Google and I said to Google, like, I'm looking for a poem that talks about taking care of yourself first. And so within like seconds, this poem came up, and I'm going to see if I can put that right in front of us. And I'm covering myself because I want this to show on all screens, right? So there, right? So here I am. So it says, "The world is loud, a constant rush, but I must seek a quiet hush. Before I give, before I mend, I need to be my own best friend. Seasons passed in endless care with nothing left for me to share, but now I learn to start within and let the nurturing begin. I'll mend the cracks, I'll heal the fear, I'll hold my own heart calm and dear. For only when my cup is filled can I walk the path that I have willed. So first I take this gentle breath and love myself, defying death. I build the strength to live my days and I find my own contented ways." So I threw this. Okay, so now let me move that out. And I hope this is working the way I think it is. And if not, you know what? We'll learn together. So, all right. So that's called the foundation. And I felt like it was, oopsies, cancel that. Ooh, darn, cancel. All right. I'm going to stop fooling around. So I found that that was what I thought was kind of a cool poem. And so I wrote back and I said, "Who's the author?" And so immediately Google wrote back to me and said, "Oh, I just whipped that up for you because it sounded like this is what you were looking for." And I thought to myself, wow, like I asked it to give me a poem about self care. And that's what came up within seconds. And so I thought that was kind of cool. And so I'm going to post that poem in the comments so that you guys can have it. And just remember, sometimes like there's a lot of ways that we can use resources really quickly that can help us. I'm a big believer in making sure that you stay authentic to your brand and authentic to your message. As I say, let your mess be your message. But I was just inspired today. So I hope this inspires you. And I hope that you have an amazing day, weekend, and journey. I'll see you next week. Make it an amazing day.